Let us learn about average problem. There are 4 steps problem solving process. So we will solve the problem with the help of the UPAT method. U for understand, P for plan, A for answer, and C for check. So my question is, the average of 5 numbers is 13. The average of 6 number is 151. What is the 6th number? This is the questions given. Now we will move to the steps. Here is my question. Now what you have to do, first you will try to understand the problem. Then try to find the short questions from the given questions. You can see here number 1, what is the average of 5 numbers? Now you can see in the question only, in the first statement, the average of 5 number is given, that is 13. Number 2, second question, also you try to understand what is asking, what is the average of 6 numbers? So you can see in the second statement, the average of 6 number is 151. You are getting the answer. But come to the third questions, what will be the sum of 5 numbers? Now here is the difference, that is the average and sum is totally different. But here you have to find the sum of the 5 numbers, which is not given. Next, number 4, what will be the sum of 6 numbers? This also you need to find out, which is not given. So what we need to find out? Now in this questions, what it is asking to find out. Now you can see in the question, what is the 6th number? So you need to find out this question. Last question, how we will get 6th numbers? How you will get? What you will use? Which formula you will use to get the 6th number? So this is the way you will try to understand the problem by making the short questions. Then now we will move to the how you will plan and work out of this. Now understand the problem. Here we know that average of 5 and 6 number is 139 and 151 respectively. So with this information, first we will find the sum of 5 numbers by using the formula. The formula is sum of data is equal to average into number of data. With the help of this formula, you can find the sum of data, that is sum of 5 numbers first. So equal to 139 into 5. Why? Because the average of 5 number is 139 is given. So you need to multiply by 5 because you're finding the sum of 5 numbers. So when you are multiplying, you need to show the work in the rough work side, that is 695. So you are getting 695. What? Sum of 5 numbers. After finding this, now you need to find the sum of 6 numbers, that is 151 multiplied by 6. So again show the working in the rough work. So you will get, after multiplying, 906. So the sum of 6 numbers is 906. Therefore, for finding 6th number, we need to subtract the sum of 5 numbers from the sum of 6 numbers. You got the sum of 5 numbers, sum of 6 numbers. Now what you have to do, you have to find the 6th number. So what you are going to do in the next step, 6th number is equal to 906 minus 695. It means that you are subtracting, you will get 211. This is the 6th number. Hence the 6th number is 211. Now let us move to the second question. The question is the average distance that Ben and Tina drove was 153 kilometers. If Ben drove 24 kilometers more than Tina, what was the distance that Tina drove? This is the question. So now what you have to do, you have to understand the problem. Now you can see the first question. What was the average distance drove by both Tina and Ben? Now you can see in the first statement that is given the average distance of both, that is Ben and Tina, that drove was 153 kilometers. Now come to the second question. Who drove more distance by Tina and how much? Now you can see here in the second statement, if Ben drove 24 kilometers, who drove more than Tina? That is Ben. Ben had drove 24 kilometers more than Tina. In the second question, the answer will be 24 kilometers. Number 3. What we need to find. Now you can see in the last statement what is asking to find, that how much the distance that Tina drove. So like this also you can make the short questions and solve your problem. This means you have to understand the problem in this way to move to the solution. So now you can see in the second plan what you have to do. Here we know that average distance drove by both Tina and Ben. It is already given in the question. So with this information we can find the total distance driven by both, means sum of data. So we need to draw the bar model. This will help you to find the solving the question. So you know that Ben, there are two persons, Ben and Tina. So first you need to draw the bar model. So the first part is the average part that Ben had draw and Tina also drove together, the average that is given, and Ben drove 24 kilometers more. So Tina you need to find because it is not given, and this 24 kilometers is what that Ben drove 24 kilometers more than Tina. So what you need to find? You can see the total distance driven by both. Now you have to work out the answer. So now you can see the bar model which I have drawn. Which is earlier I have shown in the plan. This bar model you need to show once again when you are working out the answer. So hence we know that average distance drove by both Tina and Ben. So with this information we can find the total distance driven by both, that is sum of data. So what you need to do, with the help of the formula you can find the total distance driven. So what you will do, you need to multiply by 2, so you will get the total distance, that is 306. So 306 is the total distance that driven by both. Now for finding how much distance Tina drove, so for that we need to find first the total distance drove by both. You have already got this answer, 306, that is driven by both. So you need to find the Tina, how much Tina has driven. So 2 unit, when we are finding the 2 unit, you will get 306 kilometers subtracting 24 kilometer. Why you are subtracting? Because you have already got the total distance that is covered by this 2 person. Okay, so Ben has already driven more distance, covered more distance, that is 24 kilometer. So you need to subtract from 306 kilometer minus 24 kilometer. You will get, when you are subtracting, what you will get, 282 kilometer. So what is this 282 kilometer? This is the 1 unit, means what you will do, you will divide by 2. When you will divide, you will get 141 kilometer. What is 141 kilometer? Hence the distance that the Tina drove was 141 kilometers.